you are new here, subscribe, like, reshare, retweet, repost, MySpace, Facebook, LinkedIn. It's all the same to me. But today I'm going to show you what a Bitcoin ETF is. And I also want to say Happy New Year to everybody. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button, click that bell, or whatever else people say. So let's go to the fucking Batcave and I'll tell you what an ETF is. Let's go. Peace! Boom! And we're back in the studio. Okay, so what is a Bitcoin ETF and why is the crypto world going crazy about it? Well, I'm going to break it down for you in a couple of simple steps and I'm going to try and keep this video under 5 minutes. So let's jump right into it. So an ETF is an exchange traded fund. It's a type of investment that lets you buy and sell a stock on a certain exchange, but not a crypto exchange. So an ETF is a type of investment that lets you buy or sell just like a stock would on the stock exchange. You know, kind of like Tesla, Apple, Microsoft. So basically a Bitcoin ETF gives you exposure to Bitcoin's price movements without actually having to buy any physical Bitcoin on a crypto exchange. So basically the fund would take your money and they would invest the money into Bitcoin or a derivative that is tied to the price of Bitcoin, not actual Bitcoin. But this also depends on the type of ETF that you're buying. So think of the Bitcoin ETF as a stock. Now, where would you buy a stock? You would buy it from a brokerage, you know, the stock exchange. You would not buy it from a cryptocurrency exchange. This is what makes it different than a cryptocurrency, because you are not buying a physical Bitcoin like you would on a cryptocurrency exchange. You are buying it on the stock market, just as you would buy shares of Tesla, Microsoft, and Apple, like I said before. So why are Bitcoin ETFs causing so much commotion in the crypto space? Well, because for people that are big wigs, venture capitalists, and people on Wall Street, maybe people that are lazy, confused, and worry about the risk of Bitcoin, this is a lot easier. So this is opening up a lot of doors for people that do not want to do the work and don't want to study crypto and just, you know, generally don't understand crypto. This is why this is a big deal for huge investors and people all alike. The reason why people can invest into it is because it's not risky. Now, when you open up your stock exchange app or your brokerage app and you see all the other ETFs and then you see Bitcoin ETF, which would be BTC ETF, you kind of feel good and safe about it. So people will invest into it. So for the longest time, you know, big wigs, venture capitalists, and all the people on Wall Street said Bitcoin is bad, it's too volatile, and people stayed away from it because it was too risky and it had too much complexity and because of the regulation issues. So without that, a lot of money is going to flow into the crypto space. Well, into the Bitcoin ETF, which will in return make Bitcoin go up. So with that being said, Bitcoin ETF will trigger mass adoption. I'm talking retail money. You know, all this money will flow in and it's going to make crypto go even higher. And it's also going to invite other money to flow in with the Bitcoin ETF. It's going to flow into 401ks. It's going to flow into, you know, retirement funds. It's going to be tied into that somehow. So this is going to open the doors to a lot of new people in this space and a lot of money that could potentially flow in. Not just $20, $50, $100 from regular people like you and I. So the demand and the hype for a Bitcoin ETF is basically keeping everyone on the edge of the seats because it will absolutely drive the price of Bitcoin up. And this is why everyone is talking about a Bitcoin ETF and we're waiting for an approval or a denial. So in a nutshell, a Bitcoin ETF basically will allow you to hold a share or shares of the price of Bitcoin without actually being able to purchase the Bitcoin on a cryptocurrency exchange. This would also allow retail investors and institutional investors to drop a big fat bag of cash into it. Thank you for watching, but most importantly, don't forget to like and share. It helps you grow and it helps me grow, but mainly me. And always, don't forget to buy that crypto at that dip though. Peace!